Soshanguve High School in Tshwane has been burnt down. This brings to 22 the number of break-ins and vandalism at Gauteng schools since the national lockdown began. The Gauteng Education Department says criminals are taking advantage of the lockdown by robbing and vandalizing schools. Well, we're joined now on the line to discuss this by the MEC for Education in Gauteng, Panyaza Lesufi. MEC, good morning. This is not something that you would be looking forward to or welcoming or even thinking was possible. Top of your mind now, who would be behind such acts of criminality?
Good morning, brother. It's indeed something that we never planned nor anticipated. We never thought that during this lockdown we can have people that might think our schools are just free for them to come and collect whatever they want to collect or vandalize the schools. We are not sure who's involved, but then that is why we are calling on law enforcement agencies, especially our intelligence community, to come and assist us. It started in Sidibeng area, in the Val area. It's now migrating to Tshwane, and we already think that we need to be picking the part before it's too late. I mean, in Soshanguve alone, since the beginning of this week, 4 schools have been touched, 4 of them. And the modus operandi is the same. They target the admin section, which is the nerve center of any school, because everything is planned from that admin center. So you can see it's people that want to effect maximum impact in their destruction. So we really call on the law enforcement agencies, come to our rescue, protect us, and ensure that these culprits are found and the punishment be meted out as quickly as possible.
I mean, Soshanguve would be very worrisome in the sense and worrying because 4 of the schools, I'm not underplaying the destruction of schools elsewhere in places like Sebokeng, Everton, Soweto, and Leondale, Kwatema, Etwatwa, Tsakane, and Mabopane, and so on. But 4 schools in one area, you must really be concerned. Are you going to visit the area just to get a sense of why 4 schools in one area with the same modus operandi would have been attacked?
Indeed, we've mobilized the police. The MEC for Community Safety is going to join us this afternoon around 2 o'clock. We're going to meet with some of the SGBs, but most importantly, we need people who can give us information to say who's doing this thing and why, so that we can hand over that information to the law enforcement agencies.
Now, we understand schools are closed. We are in the middle of a COVID-19 crisis. We have a lockdown, and these criminals are taking valuable equipment, which your department has been investing in to improve the standard and quality of education of our children.
It's true. It's true. And that's what we're targeting. The investment that we are utilizing to ensure that our children are part of the education development across the globe, not only in our country, so that our children can compete with the best across the globe. But other people believe that it's something that they can just snatch and set it over the counter and get some few rents. Whereas these are expensive things that we need to protect and we need to value because they're meant for our own children.
Now, in terms of improving security measures at this time of lockdown, you say you're looking to the law enforcement agencies, including the intelligence services. You're also looking to SGPs. In your view, what can really be done now?
Well, we need to move to high tech in protecting our schools because gone are the days that we'll have somebody with a knobkiri outside the school. Those days are gone. We need high tech, facial recognition technology, and technology that can also pick up fingerprints quickly, and technology that can track the movement of people because we are quite convinced that they're not different groups. This is the same syndicate, same group. So whatever evidence we have at one school and evidence that we got at another school, we need technology that can combine those evidence quickly and utilize it so that we can track the culprit. So it's high-tech thing that we need to use to ensure that we track down the perpetrators. But to put people outside our schools with guns and kunofkiris, I can assure you, it is going to make the situation worse because people want to come and collect those guns or take that kunofkiri.
So we have to use technology and other means from afar. The governing bodies so far, what has been their reaction from what you know, MEC?
They're devastated. Actually, they're gutted. They really feel that it is taking them backwards. You know, some of our SGB have invested lots and lots of resources in their own schools through their own fundraising initiative, but also in managing the resources that is given to them by the department. So they are honestly gutted. They really feel that something needs to give now, that they can't operate under these circumstances, especially when we are turning the corner in terms of township education, where majority of our children are starting to appreciate the good work that is done by our township schools. So these SGBs, they feel that they need help, and I think that's the reason why we're going there, just to give a hand and help them.
Thank you very much. That you'll be visiting Soshanguve this afternoon. That's the Gauteng Education MEC Panyaza Lesufi.